Here's a super simple concept that can help us understand the decision making of top players. While it might be simple, even putting simple concepts into words can help us understand the game and problem solve efficiently. But before I explain what it is, I want to show some examples first. After landing a cross slash, Spargo is actionable on this frame, and he doesn't have enough time to hit Leo with a dash attack to catch his landing. So let's look at what happens. Leo escapes tumble using Nair, and then Leo is actionable here. Instead of chasing the landing, Spargo full hops to create a new really good situation. If you're not familiar on why this is a good situation for Spargo, I suggest that you go and watch the Buzz's video, How I Win Neutral in One Jump. But basically it's because Spargo can now hit Leo with a bunch of unreactable mix-ups. Like, he could back air, tomahawk cross slash, tomahawk grab, or even do nothing at all. A lesser Cloud might have tried to force a less safe mix-up by dashing into Leo, or they might have disengaged altogether. Instead, Spargo used his time wisely to transition into a good rock paper scissors situation. Unfortunately, Spargo miss-spaces his bear, and Leo parries him. After hitting a jab, Leo is actionable on this frame. This is a similar situation to the last one. Leo doesn't have enough time to hit Spargo with a dash attack to catch his landing. So instead, he begins a short hop that he can pressure Spargo after he lands. Spargo recognizes that he has enough time to begin a short hop that evades Leo's forward air. At this point, you might be catching on to what I'm trying to communicate. Spacing or spatial awareness is a skill that is already talked about a lot. This is an example of good spacing by Spargo to avoid Leo's attack. But a skill that is much less talked about is temporal awareness, or awareness of time, which you can define as understanding the difference of time between when you and your opponent are actionable, and making efficient use of the time that you have. This is a skill that is much more developed at top level play, and is noticeably much less refined at mid or even high level play. Let's talk about one last example. Spargo lands an up B to true punish Nair on shield. After landing the up B, Spargo is aware that he's going to have to tech chase Leo on the platform. Spargo does an up air to cover 3 out of the 4 tech options, but Leo knew that Spargo would not have time to cover tech roll away. Temporal awareness is a skill that isn't only used by the player in advantage state, but it's also used by the player in disadvantage as well. Spargo then reads Leo will return to the ground with a run-off back air, so he goes for a dash attack. But he actually didn't have enough time to do this, so Leo lands a back air. Instead of dash attacking here, Spargo could instead have recognized that he didn't have enough time and just tried to keep Leo cornered instead. Spacing or spatial awareness is a very important skill, but so is temporal awareness. Now that we've analysed how Leo and Spargo use their temporal awareness, let's watch the video at full speed.